Hey everybody. So this is just ideas for like the living situations for members. So the members, because they are, committing more to it and putting more work into this overall movement. It's just fair, in my opinion, that they could receive more utilities. And part of them working and committing themselves to this and getting themselves better and helping out, the world in a good way, would I want to like make it so that they're going to receive, like in the army, how you get paid and you also get, your room, board, and utilities and all that type of shit. So we could implement a similar type of system into this movement. So essentially, the center of the circles would have could have basic essentials like food, water, utilities, bathroom, outhouse, secure, like a secured arsenal, and the arsenal would be managed by somebody who's shown a good ability to, have responsibility in dealing with firearms. And then you can also have protective gear, miscellaneous supplies, stuff like that. So that would be in the direct middle. Right here, the very, very, very middle would be the that's what it would be. I'm sorry, excuse me. Wait, no. Wait, do I have that wrong? I do have that wrong. I'm sorry. So yeah, this is the direct middle, which would be the epicenter of the circles. Could have the turret and the tower, surveillance, defensive measures, computer, internet capability, place to see what current and new good works are available. So that would be right here, etc. And then of course around the perimeter of this living area, you would have turrets and towers to help defense and keep surveillance and Then you can also have, like I've showed the water idea, to have the water turbines that go. We have two circles, one on the outside, and then as it goes into the inside, you'd be filtering out the water the whole time, also generating electricity. And by doing this, you would get not only alternative electricity in a clean manner, but you'd also be able to distribute clean water to the people living here and even other people too. So then these little circles, spirals, those represent traditional farming areas where people could grow good organic foods. What else we got here? So we could integrate the along with the water going around the perimeter, you could have, the ideas I've shared with, the device using, copper and diamonds and all these types of things could also be implemented into these areas, once the abundance is available, the resources are available. So you can make each collection of circles as self-sufficient as possible. This will help more peeps be more team-leadership based in how they live, which is good in general, but also a very good in regards to a multifaceted army or force or team/village. Help develop different tribes and cultures. So as long as people are willing to follow the basic guidelines that we all have to follow, this is including investors too. If you're going to be inside the perimeter of the movement of the operation, then you need to follow the same guidelines that we all need to follow, is what it is. Because I've dealt with, I've had experience with people who've actually been in communes and things like this, and even though sometimes, or like, there's a lot of the idea of like, oh yeah, we're all equal, from what I've gathered from people who've actually lived in these things and done these things, is from what they tell me, it's the dude who owns the property there that fucking runs the show. And a lot of times things end up changing. And I don't want any of that to happen. I want there to be a set guideline for us all to follow, everybody, no matter what. And it's like that's going to have to be a very clear and established aspect to this whole movement, and something that the investors are going to have to agree on. There's going to be, that just like, there's not going to be any type of overriding or anything like that. That's just something that's non-negotiable. So anyways, all right, yeah. And then out here, like, this is just a little bit of a bigger diagram to show you guys where you could have like so these smaller circles could have like stores. I'm talking about what, we're selling a lot of products. We're gonna have stores, we're gonna have services, rehabilitation centers, congregation centers, entertainment centers, all these types of things could be on the outside here. And then these bigger circles, the four bigger circles, would be like this circle right here, or excuse me, they would be, yeah, I mean, well, you can have, each circle could be its own little four circles, but essentially, like, the most essential stuff, the most dire things that we need, or urgent essential things that we need to survive, are going to be closer in, and the things like stores and services and other things that aren't essential for life are going to be on the farthest, on the outer sides of the circles. Excuse me. And then you have the turrets, as many turret circles as you can, or as allowed, or as it should be, to help defend us and keep surveillance, and also offer ways of communication, networking. You can check in to see what good works are available. You can see whatever everybody else is doing. So yeah, all right. I'm just continuing on here. So I love you guys. Hope you have a good day. All right, bye.